Thanks, guys. It's time now for this week's Access Code, where we pick a zip code in the area and highlight something special. This week, we head to Kenner in Jefferson Parish for the 70062 zip code, which starts at I-10 and stretches south, basically into the Mississippi River. The west border sits just past West Union Street and spans east all the way to Roosevelt Boulevard. Now, the current population is nearly 19,000 people with just over 800 businesses. The biggest business, of course, is Armstrong International Airport, which employs over 4,000 people. There are so many different flight paths headed out of Armstrong, so you may notice a sports statue from your window seat, which cements boxing lore in Kenner. New Orleans has a rich history in boxing with the city's own two-time world champion Pete Herman.
Unbelievable!
As well as boxing greats Muhammad Ali, Leon Spinks, and Sugar Ray Leonard, to name a few, having come through New Orleans with bouts at the Louisiana Superdome. But the sports roots in our area go back even further to Kenner. The centerpiece of Rivertown's LaSalle's Landing is a boxing statue. Now, people constantly walk past the monument, yet many don't know the backstory.
Well, I drive by here every day, and I have no clue what that statue is.
I come out here quite often, and I've never noticed the statue before.
Not really. I've read briefly, but I don't recall the history in detail.
Jim Gypsy Mace, the British champion, fought Tom Allen, who held the American heavyweight title right here on the banks of the Mississippi River in 1870. About 1,000 people showed up to watch the first ever World Heavyweight Championship prize fight held in the United States. Mace won in 10 rounds. He earned the title and quite the purse for that time period.
1870, I think $50. That would be my guess.
$5.
I'd figure maybe a couple $100. Money just really wasn't worth much back then.
The prize was actually $2,500. That was a big deal. And heavyweight fights were different back then. Mace was just 165 pounds, Allen was 170, and they fought bare knuckle. This statue was dedicated in 1988, preserving a rich part of Kenner history. Our area is a destination for major sporting events, the Super Bowl, the Final Four. But perhaps this was the start of that trend 148 years ago. That's the 411 for 70062. And as a New Orleans native is currently making a name for himself and revitalizing the area's boxing tradition, Regis Rougarou Prograis is the World Boxing Council's interim super lightweight title holder.
I'm sorry, what was his name again?
Prograis. You are Regis Rougarou Prograis.
Very good.
There you go. You never know what Eric Paulson's going to throw at you.
Karma is going to get him, Leslie. Don't worry about that. This is super cool because I love it. Something people in that area probably pass all the time and wonder what it is.
Yeah, these people walk by the statue all the time and they were like, we don't really know
what it is.
But it's really cool. It was the first heavyweight here.
And you love
Really
hearing
nice.
about the history.
Yes.
We like that. Thanks, Leslie.